But let's talk about what it looks like right now for either a first-time buyer or someone looking to maybe sell their first house to upgrade into a second one, and what that process is like, and what are some of the pitfalls that they can avoid.
Yeah, so first-time homebuyer is actually the type of client that I love to work the most with.
Oh, very cool.
Because I was in their shoes back in 2010 when I bought my first home. And, let's just say the mortgage professional wasn't the best at the time to communicate. So it's all about communication when it comes to the first-time homebuyer, or even the upgrading, right? Because they might not have had the best experience the first time they bought. When it comes to first-time homebuyers, or when it comes to your second home, or you're buying your second primary, it's important to position yourself properly to qualify for what you want, right? So yeah, you've seen equity jump up, so therefore you're not going to find the $200,000 three-bedroom house anymore out there. Even if you go east, right? Like even if you go to Florence, it's just not there anymore.
Drive until you can afford the payment.
You might be in New Mexico.
Okay.
But even then, New Mexico is expensive.
Sure.
But at that point, like, just position yourself. And what I mean by positioning yourself is being mindful of your debt, your income, your budget, right? When I sit down with a first-time home buyer, quite frankly, any buyer, whether it's their sixth or their first, I'm very budget-oriented, so I want to make sure they understand what kind of payment they're getting into, right? In regards to their income, because the biggest thing that we run into as mortgage loan officers is that the debt to income's too high. Whether they have too many student loans.
Sure.
There might not be a payment on it, but I have to add a payment to qualify. I can't just take the $0 payment on a $50,000 student loan. Car payments, keeping those in check, or at least when you're in a $500, $700, $800 car payment, you can afford that because your income covers that and then some, right? That's the biggest thing that I have those conversations with, because ultimately my job, I don't even consider myself a loan officer, I consider myself a loan consultant. My job is to give them their options and make sure they're in the best position for their success.